what are these? What are these up here?
This is Jody's incredibly incorrect list of best Star Wars movies, top to bottom.
Well, you guys are both right on your first one.
Yeah, of course. And, well, what about Jody's first one? Do you understand what it is? Jody thought it was funny.
I don't.
It was funny at the time because it was May, and every day of the month of May, he would be like, May the 6th or May the 9th movie be everything you wanted out of Star Wars.
Like he started with May the 4th be with you, and then like May the 5th.
May the 6th.
Isn't it supposed to be Revenge of the 5th?
Yes.
Yeah, but...
Mark Hamill.
Because it's May.
Get with the times.
It's May.
Well, I don't know what he put for... But he did it for every day. So at the time when I made this list, I was like, that's my favorite thing.
Oh, God, yeah, that means that you guys had already seen Solo and all that.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, someone put Solo very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone didn't.
Because it was good. Jody hated it.
I didn't hate it.
My thing with it is...
I've never hated a Star Wars movie except...
Look where it is on
Rouge
the list.
One.
Yeah, we both spelled Rouge a bit.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah, the U is supposed to go after the thing.
I think Solo would have been a perfect movie if it wasn't... Han Solo movie. Like, if he was a different character, I'd be like, oh my god, this is a
awesome
great movie.
See, that's
what
I...
He doesn't play Solo.
No,
he
but
plays
a
weird, whiny kid.
Oh, wow.
This is my problem. I always hate when people complain about it because it's not the other thing. Because it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of movies with Han Solo in them. This is like a different character. It was still good. That's why I hate when people say it was bad, like put it at the bottom of their list.
No, it's still like, it's in the middle of my list. It's probably 5.
That's pretty much where mine is almost.
Oh, yours is 4. You
okay,
clearly think A New Hope is worth. You put A New Hope under Welcome to Peeves and Qs, everybody.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
I don't...
Has this already been a topic on there?
No, we should take a picture. Well, I have taken a picture. Anyway, welcome to our podcast.
Hi, I'm Mr. Red, your host. With me is CoverGirl.
What up?
No, wait, it's Jody. I'm Alex, this is Jody.
Hey, hey, what up?
And
I'm nobody.
Tyler.
Chaotic Kaiser.
Oh yeah, we did do that for the last one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Chaotic Kaiser.
Hello.
Here I am.
So we have to talk... this is a podcast where we talk to each other and ask questions. Can we start over? I feel like...
Nope, keep going.
This
it's
is
okay.
perfect. What are you talking about?
Ask each other questions and talk about what's annoying us each and every week. I liked Solo. It's been a long time since this movie came out, so it's not topical in the slightest, but we still have our list written up on the whiteboard here about what movies we liked and in what order in Star Wars.
Mine's right, and yours is wrong.
Yeah, except for yours is wrong, though. Mine's the best, right?
One has an extra thing added to it. Wait a minute,
I have
two extra things.
I have a couple of things.
Yeah, she has
last 5 minutes. Rogue One.
Let's just talk. Actually, these two are combined, so there's one less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's go through the list.
Okay,
Jody, what's top of your list?
In ranking order of which Star Wars movies I enjoy the most, my first bullet is Mark Hamill tweets.
Now, is that funny, audience?
I think it was in the month of May 2018.
He was posting funny tweets all throughout May.
Yeah. Then I have Force Awakens. And then I just wrote Force Awake. The second one is Clone Wars / Revenge. No. Well, I know.
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones / Revenge of the Sith, because I like both of them equally, because I really cannot decide which hair I like better on Hayden Christensen, the long hair,
3,
or the short hair. I like 3 for the moment. Then it's, you know what?
You kind of want to.
I don't even. Yeah. The only reason I put Last Jedi next is that awesome scene. Between him and Rey touching hands.
Yeah. You know, him.
Kylo Ren touching hands. No, actually, they're huge lightsaber scene.
Yeah.
Then I have a sub one that says the last 5 minutes of Rogue One, which were perfect in every single way.
Why did I get attacked for that? I thought it was awesome.
No, it was great. You're wrong. It was great.
I didn't say anything.
Then I have Empire, Hope, Return of the Jedi, Phantom, Solo, and then Rouge One, because I don't know how to spell Rogue.
Yeah, she said Rouge up there before you. I want to point it out how low Solo is on there, despite how good the movie was.
It's my list.
Your list is wrong. So Erase it.
Is this your peeve?
Might as well
What?
be.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Mine is Force Awakens, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi. I put on there twice for some reason. Solo, New Hope, Attack of the Clones, Last Jedi.
I think it's funny that you put Attack of the Clones before Jedi.
Yeah,
even.
The Last Jedi I did not like. Attack of the Clones I also did not like, but I didn't like it less.
I'm offended by your next one.
Revenge of the Sith, because it's a bad movie. And then Revenge of the Sith next. Rouge One, because I also misspelled it, at the almost bottom. And then Phantom Menace is the worst Star Wars movie.
Which is so sad, because it's got the coolest villain.
Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah. Darth
Maul
was
Solo.
That's why they keep bringing him back.
Does he?
He's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were just saying that, like, Solo had the worst enemy, and I was like, Paul Bettany, as great as he is not the worst, or the best worst villain.
According to Woods, L, Paul Bentley, who she thought you were talking about.
Bentley.
Get Bentley. Yeah, so neither of us really liked Rogue One that much.
It's bad.
It's bad. We both put Phantom Menace pretty low. It's also bad.
The CGI is very bad in that movie.
Yeah, a lot of it's really bad.
And I liked Jar Jar Binks when I was younger, but now being older, I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I used to have a little stuffed plushie of him, and it would talk whenever you squeezed him.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm so tired, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, you are tired. Now I'm like, die!
And now you're like, I'm tired.
I still have it.
I'll put you to eternal
Like, it's in one of the boxes.
I think I had like a rubber puppet when I was younger.
You guys want to know what I had?
Nothing, I'm sure.
No, it was that it's become like kind of a meme online because it's ridiculous. It's like that lollipop that's Jar Jar Binks' tongue, and it opens up with like his head opens up, and then you like suck on his tongue like
that's the grossest thing I've ever seen.
I liked it when I was a kid because you're a child. You're like, I like Jar Jar.
I also had the, I think it was like Taco Bell, who had like the cups and like the top of it was a Jar Jar Binks.
Really?
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah, like
Weird.
really old school. Yeah.
There was something like BB-8, like bowls kind of, popcorn buckets.
Oh,
I don't know how that works at the theater. Seems cool though.
Oh, they used to do that all the time. I'm really mad that I didn't get a Jurassic World like egg.
Ooh.
Wait, they had an egg?
Yeah, they had like a dinosaur egg.
For the first movie or the second one?
For the first one.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to go see that Slender Man movie and get a Slender Man head popcorn.
I was actually going to ask if you guys wanted to watch that this weekend.
I do, yes.
I'll pass.
I heard it's bad.
I heard it's bad.
Well, I'm sure. I
It'll
almost thought, I was watching the commercial for it, the very first one on Sci-Fi, and I thought it was a straight to sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Jody's wrong
So
list.
that's what's new this week.
Yeah,
not even.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
that's what's new.
This is new.
We posted
to
it
Tyler
like months ago.
Yeah, this is very new to me.
Yeah.
Well, this is Peeves and Qs, and what we do here is we talk to each other about how we are. That's our first segment. How are you guys?
Tyler's sporting some new ink.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think last time I was on here, we had a question about what video game we'd want to have as a movie, and I said Mega Man. I have a Mega Man X tattoo now, and every time I come on this podcast, I will have another tattoo.
Oh, wow.
So we prefaced Mr. Red before we started the show like, oh, Tyler has a new addiction.
Oh.
I didn't like the way she paused that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Addiction.
Has a new
So you like getting tattoos, huh?
Oh, yes. I love the pain.
Wow.
A lot of people are like that.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. Like, the first one that I got was only 15 minutes long, so I couldn't really sit there and feel it. This one was an hour long, and I felt everything. And it's like the first few minutes, it's like, okay, that's annoying. But then after a while, it's like oddly relaxing because like you hear the hum of the gun, and I don't know. It's just
quotation.
Yeah, it's super soothing. And I think that's one of my big addictions to it. Along with, I also want to fill up my entire arm.
That's what a lot of people say, that they're just like, I love the pain. And then they come to my office and they're like, oh my god, no, I hate shots. I'm like, fuck you. But it's just, yeah. I have question.
I have question.
Yeah, I have a question. Have you, I'm going to be one of those people, have you thought about what this is going to be, are you going to be happy with these in 50 years?
Probably not, but me now is not thinking of me in 50 years, so I think that's that's a big thing that a lot of people think of is I'm not thinking about myself.
I'm not like that at all, so I find that extremely fascinating.
But I think that's kind of what people are saying when they ask the question.
Mm.
So you don't think? So you don't? And you're gonna be okay if one day you're like, this was a stupid tattoo.
Oh yeah, like I think because I'll laugh at it because I don't know, I'm taking life with a new light. I guess I don't know. I've got a new aspect on life, so these tattoos are sort of, even if they get bad, it's like, oh yeah, that was a fun mistake I made, and I can show it with future kids and grandkids and stuff like that. God, I'm thinking about grandkids.
I know, like that's
we're
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
Tattoos.
No, we're
grandkids and stuff.
That's what I always
talk about you in 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's getting better in our society, but even the stigma of like people who have like you say, like sleeves of tattoos, there still probably is a stigma.
No,
I definitely use it, even though I shouldn't.
Even though I should. It was even hard for you to say. Would you ever get a tattoo of Peeves and Qs on your forehead?
I won't ever get a face tattoo.
Well, you should get one on your forehead.
You should. I was gonna say you should. I mean, tasteful lines of tattoos say that you should get a tattoo that can always be covered up.
So that's why, like, even with sleeves, like I can wear a long sleeve shirt.
Right.
Sure, in the summertime I will regret it, but I mean that's what in Michigan it's one day hot.
I want to say,
right.
I want to say like Anderson Cooper is that way, or like Dr. Drew. Someone on TV is like that. They have tattoos on their arms, but they're always wearing long sleeves, so you never see them.
I feel like Anderson Cooper doesn't have any tattoos.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did, though.
It would surprise me if he did.
I don't know about
he seems very straight edge. Well, actually, straight edge people have tattoos. He seems very straight laced.
So, gosh, that's just so weird to me that you're not thinking about your future self. Because I do every single thing, and I'm like, am I going to regret this? Am I going to regret this tomorrow? A year from now, 5 years from now, I'm always that way.
Like, I have to buy milk. Should I get the 2% or 1%? What am I going to regret 2 years from now?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because, like, with this one, it went from being one tattoo to I walked in to schedule my appointment, and it became a completely different tattoo.
Oh, wow.
So
Bam, he does. Sorry.
Is it Anderson Cooper?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has tattoos.
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, my God.
2 armfuls of tattoos.
Wow. Oh, yeah. And he's like comparing it with people on talk shows and stuff.
Neat.
So, bam.
Well,
yeah, I was gonna say, he looked like the type that would. I don't know if it's just because like the younger guy with the gray hair, and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely rebelling. Something, even if it's not your choice.
Rebelling.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not gonna be colored.
Who's Mega Man Zero?
Mega Man Zero?
Yeah.
Why are you asking that?
What does that mean?
It's a character. I know nothing about Mega Man.
Well, there's a couple Mega Man Zeros.
What?
Yeah, the main one is from the Mega Man X series, and his name is just Zero. And he's got a red outfit, and he started off using a buster, but then they tried to differentiate him from Mega Man X because they're just the same character with a different color scheme.
Sure.
So they ended up giving him a light sword. It's a lightsaber, but it's so cool. It spreads out and everything. It's awesome. Anyways, the collection came out, and they have like 1 through 8 of Mega Man X. I've been playing all of them.
Mega Man X1, Mega Man X2.
Oh yeah, but that's way too long to say. So just Mega Man X 1 through 8.
Mega Man X3.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Mega Man X.
there's 8.
There's 8.
Just said there's 8.
How many? Which one is X in the? How many Mega Man games of all time have there been?
Oh god, just Mega Man games?
Anything that has Mega Man, if it has an X, if it has a Y, a Z, I don't know.
Mega Man 11 is coming out.
So they've only made 10.
Well, of Mega Man X, they've made 8 of.
That's not a separate game series.
Yes,
though.
it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's called
it is.
Mega Man.
It's called Mega Man X.
That'd be like if they made Jurassic Park X and it didn't have any dinosaurs in it.
Then they've got the Legacy ones, the Battle Network ones, the XZ series. There's so many of them. It's not fair to ask a question
I think it's funny
like
that you don't know this.
No, I've never played any.
there's-
You've never played any Mega Man.
No.
They're so good. I mean, you like what is that?
I don't know.
Metroid. You like Metroid?
Yeah, Metroid's great.
It's similar to it, but different.
Now, is Mega Man a girl like
No,
Samus is?
Mega Man is a boy.
Okay, is he a robot?
Yes.
How is he?
Well,
a man?
he's
So he
not
doesn't
a
have
robot.
gender.
He's God, it's confusing.
He's a cyborg. He's half.
Well, in
machine?
some he's like a cyborg, in others he's a robot, just straight up robot.
Great.
It's so weird.
Who roboted him?
Dr. Light.
Dr. Light?
Yes.
Like from DC Comics?
And he's actually portrayed to look like, God, who is it? I can't think of his name. Albert Einstein. Or no, that is Dr. Wily is Albert Einstein, and he is the villain, and I think he's portrayed that way because in Japan they kind of did that as like the whole, he created that bomb.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, a little bit
interesting.
Well, Einstein didn't create the bomb.
He
probably came up with theory.
Oppenheimer did. It might be based on that. I don't know. But what's Eggman's real name?
are we?
Come on,
we didn't even
we
get into
cannot.
No, I just need to know his name because I feel like it's Wily as well.
Huh?
Is
Eggman?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Eggman is his first name. Robotnik is his first name.
Dr. Robotnik. That's
Yeah.
Okay. His name is Eggman Robotnik.
I'm pretty positive.
Wow, his parents must have hated it.
If not, my Sonic lore is getting all confused.
All right, well, that has been Mega Man.
And Sonic somehow.
And Sonic for some reason, yeah. God. Well, thank you for sitting with us through that.
Yeah, we haven't even started the show yet.
How are you guys?
That's what I mean.
That
that's
was
what we were talking about.
how we are.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's move on.
I don't have any new addictions. Do you have any new addictions?
No.
Oh, is that we should have a new segment?
Why don't you like tattoos, Mr. Ed?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never seen the appeal to them, so I feel like it's not a why do I like them, not like them as much as a why does other people like them, because I don't understand it.
I
So
think
is it
our
you
audience
just don't
would want
like
to know.
tattoos on yourself, or just in general?
Right. I mean, I don't care if other people have tattoos. I'm not saying
we were talking about that.
not
Where
judging you
you're
or
desensitized to humanity.
I just don't want one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. But whatever. Do you want one?
No. I don't think I could like anything long enough to have it on my body forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. I don't want to put something on there and then like in a few years you're like, oh yeah. Well,
there was some black baseball player, maybe basketball, some black sports player who had a tattoo of like his father's face somewhere.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was his own face, and so they kept asking him like, "Why do you have a tattoo of your own face?" And he would like never answer the question for like 5 years went by.
And then he finally was like, "This is my father.
This is my father. You're all a bunch of racists." So.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, I don't know. I look nothing like my dad, so I was gonna say maybe it's like maybe they look exactly
I
alike.
look very similar. To
You are.
Oh yeah,
you look very
spit
similar.
image.
Spin image. All right. Well, let's move on to Peeves. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. I wonder why.
We always look at our guests.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So my peeves has to do with my tattoo, which is hilarious.
It's when I get a tattoo and I hate it.
I hate it with a passion. No, so I have to lay on one side of my bed because I can't lay on this side because it has like this
stain.
It's got the Aquaphor and stuff on it.
Probably.
No, it's not. After like the first 6 hours, it goes away. But I have to lay on this side all the time, and now it like hurts to raise my arm because
I've been laying on it.
I've been laying on it the same way
nerves,
for the past 8 days now.
Yeah.
Plus that you're laying. No, that's probably the correct side you should be laying on.
Is there a correct side to lay on?
Yes, you should lay on your left side because
you
have more like vital arteries on your right side.
But I mean, that's more accessible for people to stab me.
You know what?
That's
Fair
another
point.
peeve.
Why
is that? You're like, why are you even thinking of it?
Yeah. No, I go there too. So. But if you're, you'll die anyway if you lay and damage those arteries.
I mean, eventually I have to like roll over on my right side.
And like your heart and like the way your stomach is positioned, you should just be laying on your left side. Otherwise, you like the acids from your stomach go, and that's like what a lot of people get like acid reflux from because they lay on the wrong side.
I sleep in like an impenetrable Iron Man suit, so I don't feel like I'm in any danger.
You slay
me. I know, I'm so funny, right?
You lay just completely on your stomach, dead to the world. Like face down in the pillow. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes he'll roll over onto his back. It's very, very rare. But I'll know it. Why? Because he snores. And that'll be the only time he snores. It'll scare the shit out of me because I don't know what it is.
It's funny. I can't lay on my stomach. Like I have this like fear of like I can't breathe when I fall asleep. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but like I got a back tattoo and I couldn't lay on my back for a while, so I was like,
I'm gonna die.
I guess I'll just perish.
Yeah, I guess I'll die. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Never mind.
That's
So
my
interesting.
Okay, cool. Well, who
hurts.
wants to go next?
I'll go next. My peeve, and we discovered it this week, well, I've known it for a while, but I finally wrote it down, is that I really don't like it when other people blow out my candles
Oh, yeah.
without asking me.
Whoops.
And it's not just Mr. Red, my mother does it too, and it's very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's my candle. I lit it. I know that I lit it, and I'm gonna blow it out. So don't frickin' blow it out.
Yeah, I was born this long.
Yeah.
Let me take the time to, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was going to say something about the paper towels from earlier.
No, that's him.
Like,
That's all
I've known
him.
this for a
Yeah, I know
long
my
time.
peeves.
Yeah.
So, can I offer a rebuttal?
Sure.
We were here at the apartment, and
Mhm.
she lit a candle, and then time passed, and then that was it. That was the start.
As it does.
As happens.
And we were sitting out here in the same room as the candle.
Yeah, and the
Mhm.
candle, and then it was like, okay, time for bed.
No.
And then we were like, okay, time for bed.
No. I
Okay,
said,
well-
I'm going to work out. And he walked over and blew out my
Oh,
candle.
no.
Yes. And I was like,
no,
we're
no,
not going to bed yet. I'm not blowing out that candle.
No. What happened was we were like, let's work out. So I said, okay. Then we started working out, and then it was like, okay, now it's time for bed.
No.
We're done. It's definitely the end of the workout.
Because that I wouldn't be mad at. Because we're going out of the room and we're going to bed.
Yeah.
I feel like I may have been lost. So
No,
I
you're
thought
right
she
there.
was,
It's fine.
No, I thought she was talking about birthday cake candy.
Oh.
I was like, why is it still lit?
Okay,
Why
so
doesn't she just blow it out?
Earlier you said, I've been born this long.
I
Completely skipped over it.
I had no idea what he was talking about either.
Oh my god.
Because I was like, that's a weird thing. We'll circle back to that later. We'll talk about that.
I thought she said birthday cake.
Someone out there is understanding that. They're like,
my
yeah, that's what I
God.
thought she was thinking
Maybe
too.
maybe you did use the word birthday, but I don't.
I don't think she did.
I
think I'm just
like
retarded.
my candle. Like I love candles and we always
Yeah.
like them, and you love candles too. But like I know, like you think this whole apartment is yours. It's not.
It is. But what happened? What I think happened was. So here's what I think happened. We were working out.
No,
And the candle was lit.
No.
The candle was lit whilst we worked out.
No, it wasn't, because by then you had already blown it out.
But then,
No.
like,
So-
we had one more thing to do. We were like, let's do planks now. And I was like, okay,
No.
and then we'll go to bed.
No.
Then I blew it out.
No.
That's what happened. Settled. We nailed it. What's
I'm
up?
just saying,
Oh my
ask.
God.
Okay.
Maybe I'll say yes. I probably won't. But
Probably won't. Okay.
it's your peeve next.
I feel
Oh.
like you should ask her, and then as you're asking her, go,
That would,
oh my god, I didn't mean to blow it out.
Can I blow this
That
out?
would make me that would make me even more angry.
Can I
Well,
blow
now
this
he's
out?
gonna do it.
Well,
I
now
know
she's
he's
On my
gonna.
next birthday, he's gonna blow
Yeah.
out my candle.
This is for Tyler.
Yeah. She's gonna say no, and then I'm gonna stare her dead in the face and just lean down and blow it out. That's what I'm gonna do. It'll be
And
cruel.
that'll be the last of it, because I'll throw that hot wax right on your face.
Cut all of this out. Okay, what's your peeve? Start over?
No.
Okay. I will go next.
Oh god,
Awesome.
got a long list of peeves.
No, I have.
You're very
Oh,
angry.
this is what it is. When you start a new job, but people don't like make the correct introductions.
Like.
Okay.
Well, like for example, names of people.
Okay.
Some jobs they'll be like, all right, so this is blah blah blah. She works here. This is so and so.
Okay.
Mhm.
But not every job does that, and so you just show up and they're like, "This is your desk," and then like your boss, your specific boss or whoever's near you, trains you in what to
Yeah.
do. But you like don't meet everyone. There's no like central meeting, so it's
Yeah.
like you kind of have to pick stuff up. But
Yeah, that's
it's-
odd.
it's always assumed that you do know all of that stuff for some
Mhm.
reason. Like people will be like, "Will you go hand these to Trisha?" And you're like, I mean, I can walk around and be like, Trisha! Oh, there you are. See who responds.
I'd be like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Please show me.
I mean,
Hold my
that's what I have
hand.
to do. It's like, I'm not sure who that is. And they're like, oh, I'll take it. But it's like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you assume that I don't know? I
Yeah.
just started working here.
I mean, how long have you worked there?
2 years.
I'm
I'm not talking about my job now, although
Oh.
when I first started this job, it was like
Yeah,
that.
what are
Yeah.
you? What is this a recent peeve that you've like? Yeah, this or something you've noticed?
Well,
do you have a new person?
Because I've been
there?
working. I've been working there for like 2.5 years now, or maybe even longer. And not recently, but like maybe a year ago, which is still late into the thing, I started realizing that some people were related to other people in the office. Like, we have, like, a mother and daughter who work there in separate departments that, like, I didn't know they were related until recently. I just thought, like, I didn't even know she was that much older than the other one, but apparently she's her mother. So...
That's really interesting.
And, like, nobody ever... Because that's not... Because even if they do introduce, like, this is so-and-so, this is blah, 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 they never say
why do they have to say the relation?
Well, because I figured it out later, and that was a weird thing to, like, learn. That was, like, a surprise, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I found out that there was a couple that was married, and I didn't even know. Like, I was talking to both of them for, like, a couple months, and then they, like, left together, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Are they like...
Oh, okay,
I have some hot goss. Those two are sleeping together, and, like...
Yeah, I hope so. They're married.
They have children. Yeah. How do you think they
had to do it at least once or twice?
This must really affect you because anytime we're introduced to somebody, he'll always say, "This is," someone will introduce us like, "This is Jody and this is Alex," and he will be like, "And we are dating."
Because I've been in situations where I'll like go to a party or a meeting or there's like a group, and they'll introduce two people, and there's no indication that they're a couple. And then, like, they'll just kiss, and I'll be like...
and they'll have sex right on the desk,
right on the
and
table.
you're just like...
And I'll be like, which I'm fine with.
If I knew they were a couple.
Yeah. So, it's just a weird thing. Like,
I could see you, like, stopping them as they're having sex on the table and just being, excuse me? What is your relation?
Yeah.
And how do you two know each other?
No.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's basically the long and short of it.
Interesting.
Because, like... I bet you guys don't understand this, or at least
I do, because I'm sure when I started at my business, it was kind of that way too.
Right.
But like that first day, I like had met everyone.
Okay, well, my job, especially because I work in IT where I sit at a computer by myself the whole time, you move around and talk to people, so.
And it's mostly women, where women are more comfortable in being like, hi, I'm so-and-so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that 2 years for Alex, I could definitely see that. Because he's not very, like, sociable.
He won't
he's
even
not going to go out there.
He won't even, it seems like he won't even care.
Yes, you are perfect.
Yes, I'm perfect.
Great.
Well, that
about?
was the peeve section. I forgot. Peeves closed. Oh, no, you guys.
Peeves closed.
All our peeves were closed and left open. All right, peeve closed, peeve closed, peeve closed. Okay. Who wants to move on to questions?
I just want you to say it 3 more times.
I did just now.
Yeah, say it 10 times fast, though.
Peeve closed, peeve closed, peeve closed, peeve closed, peeve closed, peeve closed.
You're not even...
Like I said, perfect.
Do you want to go?
No, how about
go
you? The same way?
So...
Can I ask you what your shirt says?
It says
Volcom?
Volcom.
Volcom?
It looks like it says
Volcom.
VOLCOM. Volcom.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna Google it.
This is just a shirt that I have to work out with, and it has no sleeves right now, so it's perfect for right now.
The tat.
Yeah.
The tit tat.
I remember what my peeve was supposed to be.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it does say that.
So, I kind of want to do this weird thing where we go around the table, this very long table that we have.
Yeah.
And I want to, it's kind of a question. I want to pick who I think would best play you in a movie if they did a biopic on you.
Uh-huh.
And then you do for Jody does for me.
This will be interesting because this was like our first episode of Peeves and Qs we did this, but it has been a long time, so I'm sure we have different answers, and I'm sure our audience know us better now.
Yeah.
And so they can agree more or disagree more.
Sure. Interesting.
Cool. Okay, we can do that.
Well, do you want to be the first one to be chosen a character for?
Oh no, I'm choosing yours first.
Oh, good. Well, then I'll just sit back.
Okay.
So he's one of my favorite actors too, Michael C. Hall from Dexter.
Oh, really?
I could definitely see him playing you.
You know what?
Because he's so versatile. Dexter, he's in.
Like the main guy in Dexter?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Dexter from
Dexter Morgan. He's
was
also
in Game
Safe.
Over.
Yeah, he was in the last is Game Night or something?
I have no idea. It was a movie.
It was Game Night.
Video
Game Night.
movie.
With the couples and they're like at.
No, the video game movie.
I don't know.
What?
Where he played.
Pixels?
No. You're talking about Gamer. The one with Gerard Butler.
And he like did a dance.
And he had like a southern accent. And it was very weird.
It was a bad movie.
It was a bad movie. He was not the bad part of that movie.
Okay, so why would this be the pick?
I agree with it.
So the reason why I agree with it, one, looks, clearly, both redheads. But two, he can play very stern yet very I don't know, he plays funny roles too a lot, and I can see him taking your like
he played like a
deadpan
more
like
funnier
humor,
character.
like because I don't know, like Alex just seems like he wants to be so serious all the time. But
Now,
like, inside he's
I
wanting to
think
make
you're
a joke.
saying this because in Dexter he plays a completely apathetic sociopath.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think
and
that's kind of
who
I
kills
actually
people.
think. Well, I mean, I don't think you kill people, but I think it's crossed your mind
I haven't
before.
convinced you yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, well we'll see. By the end of the
Yes, that
episode.
is my pick for you.
I'm on board with it. I really like him. He's very good.
I believe in our the first time we went around this, you had picked Rupert Grint for yourself, literally
No,
just because
I
you
picked Rupert Grint as what I thought people would choose
say
to
yes.
play me.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
Then-
who I said would
then-
play me.
You said you wanted Jesse Eisenberg, but you chose Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah.
I
And
could see Jesse Eisenberg
and-
as well.
I would say, if someone's playing you right now, I would say Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
But if someone's playing you later on in your life, it has to be Simon Pegg. Like,
Yeah.
I
he
could see
plays
that
the
too.
dry very
Definitely.
well.
Yes.
Has he ever had an American accent, by the way? I'm not saying he
I don't
couldn't
think
because
so.
of this. I want to see it.
Well,
Hello,
Wait,
I'm
he's
Simon
in-
Pegg.
He doesn't. I've watched Mission Impossible, but I don't remember.
I think he's British.
Yeah, and he might be.
I haven't seen him either, but
because
I've seen trailers.
I just think it's always he's the main, Alex is a main character type of person.
Mhm.
He's always the main character. It's always the straight lace and all the kind of stuff just bounces off of him.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Plus, Shaun of the Dead. Perfect.
Yeah. I think we should also answer for ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Michael Cera.
God, I can
Now?
see that too. Anybody socially awkward, I can see
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
you.
What's he done lately?
Arrested Development season 5.
Oh, okay.
Which I haven't seen yet, but
He's.
I think.
I feel
assume
like
he's in
he's
it.
lost his...
He's also doing Broadway.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of shows and stuff.
I was just going to say, I think he's lost his stuff because I haven't seen him in anything.
Yeah, he was actually just on Hot Ones on YouTube. It's a talk show where they eat hot wings and yada yada.
Oh, I
Oh,
saw
yeah, because you need a lot
I
of
saw a
talent for
thumbnail
that.
for that. Yeah.
Well, no, he was explaining that he was
Broadway.
busy doing like Broadway stuff.
Well, that's
and-
very cool.
yeah.
Neat.
Um,
Well, that's me.
also, man, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Ooh.
a little bit.
Hello.
I don't know about that one. I love Joseph Gordon.
He's
I don't
too
know.
short. If he
Yeah.
was taller and had just didn't. Yeah,
Now,
it's
why
close.
is it always like a physicality thing with you?
Because I don't know. Because like your physicality next to me is how I perceive you.
Yeah, but like we were watching Solo. Can we rewind? We were watching Solo, and you're like, I don't like this guy because he just doesn't look like Harrison Ford.
He doesn't.
That's fine.
No,
That's
No,
fine.
He didn't really look
That
like it.
yeah.
he didn't act
Well, I
like him
mean,
either.
he was
Okay, well,
trying to.
I
Like
think
they
he-
were trying to get.
They
him
just
to
got.
look
They're
like.
like, oh, we could get somebody who looks like young Harrison
Who
Ford,
would've been
or
bad.
we could get someone super, super good looking and
There-
pretend he looks like Harrison Ford.
He was a good actor.
No.
There's
I mean,
a-
I'm sure he's a fine actor. He did not do justice to Harrison Ford.
He didn't act like Han Solo, but I think he did.
There is a Vine star. Yeah, do you guys remember Vine?
Yes.
I miss Vine.
Me
is
too.
Vine?
Shut up.
So oh, we're on budget.
What?
Because you guys did Vines. We
I'm-
talked about it in our last episode.
Not our
Or one of our recent
So
episodes.
there was a Vine star who actually crowdfunded and funded himself his short film for Han Solo, and he does a perfect interpretation of his voice, like almost spot on.
Oh, cool.
And he kind of looked like him, and I was like,
See?
it's like that point where it's like, why can't you find somebody
Yeah,
who's
who does it all?
who loves the role too and is passionate about it enough
I'm sure this guy
to
did.
fund
To do
it? Maybe, but it seemed like he just wanted to do it for money and recognition.
I don't know.
Now,
I think Disney
what do you
always
mean
has
it
their...
seems like that? He was acting. You didn't know what he
No,
was
I'm talking
like.
about in the interviews that I watched. Like
Oh.
it just, I don't know. He seemed very like, yeah, I'm in this movie, and my grandma's going to be really proud to see me. So yeah, it should be like, yeah,
now
you
that's
played blah, blah,
noble
blah.
for his
Yeah, I
grandma.
mean, noble.
She's old.
I just feel like if you walk up to anybody and they're like, hey, you want to do a Star Wars film? They're
Oh,
going to
yeah,
say
everybody's
yes.
going to be like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, who should we do next?
Oh yeah, it's you asked or you picked for Jody now.
Okay.
I'm really scared what you guys are going to say.
I don't
and I have to
know.
pick somebody for myself.
I don't know what I said last time, and
I don't think... No, we picked our own.
Yeah,
And then we talked about it,
yeah.
but we didn't talk about mine very
So I'm going
much.
to say this. Anne Hathaway.
I said that is who would play me because
okay.
she looks the most.
I think when
like
we
me.
did this the first time, I didn't appreciate Anne Hathaway the way I do now. And now I
Now, why
do.
do you think she would?
Well, because, see, I don't care about if it looks like you or not. Although she does kind of look
That's
like
so
you.
dumb.
Well,
I do have one that actually could play her and
Mhm.
Okay,
looks
anyway.
similar. to
Well,
her.
she's a very good actor, and I think she acts similarly to the way that you do, or at least
The way I act
No,
or
the
the
way
way I
you
am?
act in life, not
Okay.
not like pretend act.
Yeah.
But she has a lot of range, so she can be like, I'm just gonna be quirky and funny now, and then she's gonna be like, I'm gonna be upset about something, and then she's
She's
like,
calling me bipolar. Which is not
Very lightly.
It's
Is that what
not false.
Is that what I'm calling you?
I mean,
I
you're
think I'm just
saying
saying
that
that sometimes you're upset and sometimes you're funny. That's true of literally every human on Earth.
Not everybody.
Okay, most people. Anyway, my point is, she has very good range, and I love her. I
Oh.
Just like I love you.
just like I love you.
Oh.
Also, I'm stoned because beautiful, just like you. Go on. You, now, go.
Oh, am I going to pick for her?
Yeah.
No, you pick for me again. I want to hear more. Let's talk about me.
This is later on, Jodie in her 50s.
Mhm.
We're talking about older a lot.
I know.
This is the episode of Old.
the episode of Old.
I can see Meryl Streep. Mainly because Meryl Streep can play anything.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily love her, but I understand that she is one of the greatest actresses.
She's good.
And
I don't
know.
quite feel like this is tailored to me.
Well, no, so
She's
You just you're like, oh yeah,
I'm going off of-
she can play
she can play anybody, so she can play you.
Yeah.
No,
Scarlett Johansson.
Shut up.
Because you don't like her.
Because I don't like her.
Oh, you don't like Scarlett Johansson?
No.
Oh.
Me neither.
If you would have said Bryce Dallas Howard, I would have cut you.
Oh, I should have said that. She's from Jurassic, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from that movie Jurassic.
Jurassic World
Okay, cool.
series.
Go on.
But no,
No,
so
she's from Ron
Howard.
Howard's
Ooh.
coattails
Oh,
and
God, is
Ballsack.
she?
Don't
oh,
do that. Okay.
That's interesting. Ron Howard, I could see playing. I'm just kidding.
No, oh my
I'm
God,
kidding.
no.
What?
God,
you
he-
mean?
No, absolutely not.
But no, Meryl Streep, as you get older, I could see because it's the nose for it's right here, the brow to the nose that I
we're
see
all, we're all of the facial.
Oh yeah,
Cues
that's where
come
I
from.
see Meryl Streep and you look alike. Yes, she's older, but when she was younger, she was beautiful. But I'm just saying, I don't know.
Interesting. I just didn't know what tapered it. Now I
so
do. Now
it
I
was
know.
basically because you kept going for physicalities, and I was like, I'm going to go for somebody physical, and then I was like, holy crap, she can play anybody anyways, and she has the same brow to nose structure.
Okay.
It's very
That's so
confusing.
interesting.
I want the audience to know that I refuse to answer this question with who do I think you look the most like, because I'm not doing that. But go on.
Were you? Did you have another pick at all?
I
thought you said
agree
you
with
had-
his Anne Hathaway. Honestly, well, I love her too, though.
She's great.
But yeah, I can see her quirkiness playing off well.
I think Anne Hathaway in most scenes, but whenever it's frantic Jodie, Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Oh
Again,
God!
Again,
Yeah.
not because you look like her in any
Just 'cause
way.
it's
but because,
so
the way she-
Tina Fey is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's I mean those two are interchangeable.
I mean,
One's brunette and one's blonde.
I disagree. They don't.
I think
act the
they're
same
pretty
in any
damn
way.
close.
Amy Poehler's
You give them the same character, they're gonna play it pretty close.
I
Amy
have
Poehler's
one.
a lot faster than.
That's true,
Tina
but
Fey.
Tina Fey's she goes deeper into it.
Maybe.
I think Leslie. No, I think Amy Poehler just kind of she's yeah, this is it, and this is how we're gonna play it. Whereas Tina Fey takes a second, and lets it sink in.
Well, she just does. I think that tends to do more serious, deeper stuff.
True.
30 Rock is a more messed up, emotional
Yeah,
show.
that's very
than
true. Than
Parks
Parks
and
and
Rec.
Rec.
Aubrey Plaza.
That is what I was gonna pick for myself.
Yeah, I could see that basically because of that role as April Ludgate.
Yes, that, and I would also pick Christina Ricci because I think she could play any role.
Is that
It's Wednesday Addams.
Yes. Okay. God, she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah.
is.
Woman
She's-
crush every day.
Now, I'll say Megan Mullally.
That name sounds familiar, but I can't put a face to it.
That's insulting.
Who is that?
Ron Swanson's real person
wife.
wife. Yeah.
Nick Offerman.
I love her
Nick
too.
Offerman, yeah.
She's a great actress.
I like her, and I loved her in Will and Grace, like, as Karen and everything like that. But I don't know. I don't feel like her range is very good.
Character in Will and Grace is so annoying to me. I cannot watch that show.
That's what makes it, though, that she's so annoying.
Every time, like, I've never seen the show really. It's been on TV, and I, like, catch it and be like, who the hell is that? And why is it gracing my screen? Then I found out who Megan Mullally is. And I'm like, she's good, but not... I mean, she's good.
I feel like people don't write her enough good stuff, so I don't know if she can act.
That's the problem I think a lot.
Besides the gimmicks that she's been given.
Right. Well, I think that's you.
Yeah.
Were you going to answer for yourself?
I did. I did Christina Ricci and Audrey Plaza. Cool. Last but not least.
Oh, yay.
Do I have to go first? You go first.
Well, I should come up with a couple of answers here. The first one that comes to my brain is Nick Frost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. for reasons.
Yeah. Because physically, you're close. Only your teeth are much nicer than his.
I could see that. And, I mean, just if he could get an American accent down, but I could definitely see that. Like,
what do you mean? Hello.
What is that you're doing?
That's John Wayne.
No, that's a British person trying to do an American accent.
Happy Thanksgiving, pilgrims.
Happy Thanksgiving, pilgrims.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's probably just because I'm Simon Pegg and you were Nick Frost in cosplay that we all did once.
Link in the description below.
Acting ability.
There's somebody I have in mind. That's like when I'm more out of in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So
Robert Redford.
Oh God. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Robert Redford?
I don't know how to take that.
He's like a famous, like older. He's like 80. He's like a really famous, like.
Oh my.
He's one of the well-respected actors and everything.
Yeah.
He was in Winter Soldier.
Was he?
He was the SHIELD dude, the main dude.
Oh, Hydra. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, I know who that is. Yeah, I watched him in something recently.
Because he's a good actor, so he has the range for it.
Yeah, clearly. And he weirdly has the same face structure as me. Like, it's like big.
Square.
You know what I mean? Like square. Yeah, square head.
I would say Seth Rogen in 50-50.
What's 50-50?
It's a movie that he did with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Because he's very serious, like more serious in that movie.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about Seth Rogen playing Connor, or like he picked that.
Yeah.
And we thought that was absurd.
Right.
And like I don't know.
Yeah,
he's
I could
done
see
more
Philip
stuff
Seymour Hoffman
for him. That's what we said. That is exactly what
Literally,
we said.
Listened to the episode, didn't
No,
you?
honestly, I didn't. Like,
why didn't you listen to the episode?
I need to catch up.
It's the first one.
I need to catch up.
Okay.
I think I've watched episode 6.
Because you're in it.
I'm in episode 5.
You watched it, huh? You like printed out the waveform and.
I listened.
Great.
I listened. How do these even work?
Listen.
Okay.
I don't even know. Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Because I feel like we haven't said anyone attractive for you, and I feel bad about that.
Nick Frost is attractive.
He's
Brad Pitt
He's big
circa
attractive.
Ocean's 11, like where he's like at his peak before Angelina really fucked him up or got to him at all.
Yeah.
Just like completely just like, yep, the acting is this and bam, get it done.
I saw this photo on Reddit. Maybe there will be a lot.
Yes, you showed it to me, I think.
What was it?
No, go ahead. You did.
I feel it was Brad Pitt transforms into whoever he's dating at the time.
That's it.
And it's like him with like a bunch of different famous women that he dated, and his hairstyle and his like way of dressing, like his makeup and everything, looked like they were doing the same exact thing. Like slicked back hair for some people, really long, curly kind of hair for other people.
Like him and Jennifer Aniston, he like grew his hair out a little bit.
Right, and he had he had the Rachel.
Straight, yeah, give me the Rachel.
Give me the Rachel. So,
yeah, or like Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, so I feel like that is ruined for me because ever since Iron Man came out, I've sort of like when I'm around people, I have that sort of snide, sarcastic
maybe
response
that's
towards
why.
everything.
That's probably why.
And yeah, I think he's molded me into a person, into a actual being.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Tell me more. My two picks for me, one of them, Christian Bale, because literally he will change his body to whatever he needs. Have you seen him in the? Oh my god!
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, not even the one that
in Pocahontas. I know. Yeah, he really changed himself for that. He became 2-dimensional.
Who are you talking about?
Christian Bale.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about?
Pocahontas, the Disney movie. He's in it.
I meant that new movie coming out where he plays Dick Cheney. He like added on like 40, 50 pounds.
That's what he does
It's
constantly.
ridiculous.
He's
He's already back.
He's already back to his like regular weight, and it's. I mean, if he has a regular weight,
he's like a Bogart. Nobody knows his true form. He just kind of appears places.
Yeah, that was a great Pocahontas joke, and you guys didn't laugh.
No, I
he was not in Pocahontas. Quit your lies.
I cringed.
No,
he played John Smith, didn't he?
No, he played the redheaded friend.
Oh, good. Well, then I can play him.
Yeah.
He also was in an anime. He plays
what anime?
It's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Excuse me. A what?
Studio
Ghibli. We're all.
I don't care. I just thought it was really funny. I wanted you to say it again.
So, God, what is it? Howl's Moving Castle. He plays the main character.
Spirited Away.
No,
it's the only one I know.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
there's so many good ones. Even though I don't know how to say. Anyways,
I mean, we have plenty of time.
My other pick would be Jack Black.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was like my go-to.
How did I not say Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black.
You know who I really, really like?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I feel like he disappeared. What's he doing?
I hope he's getting serious.
He's literally done
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Goosebumps.
Jumanji 2.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
And then
Goosebumps
2 is coming out next year.
I feel like it's a prequel.
No, I think
he's in it. He's in it.
It's a next one in line.
But does it come before?
No.
But is it a prequel?
No.
Just ask again.
No, because they find the books again, I think.
I just remember seeing. Is there a trailer out?
Yes.
Okay, I feel
is there?
I tagged you in it.
Yeah, and I think I saw it, and that's why I'm like.
Yeah, and I definitely looked at it.
Well, I definitely watched it, and it's definitely in the past. So. Okay, well, no, Jack Black is great. I really like. That's a good one because he acts goofy the way you act.
No, because the puppet says "I'm back," so it's definitely a second one.
Yeah,
unless there's going to be a third. Unless it's a paranormal activity.
Shut up.
And then
a paranormal activity
is
thing.
Good.
Yes,
a poltergeist.
No, Jody. No, a paranormal activity thing where the first one was the latest in the trilogy, and then the second one came before that, and the third one came even before that.
Okay.
So I was right.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Okay,
I didn't follow any of those. Jumanji 2 wasn't bad, actually.
I didn't
I
see
just don't think it should have been called Jumanji.
No.
It could have been its own movie. You took something so awesome and so scary and you made it funny. It's stupid.
So I feel like this happens sometimes where... So, have you seen the Venture Brothers TV show?
Yeah.
That is very clearly supposed to be a parody of Johnny Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
But they didn't say, we're going to make a Johnny Quest show, but make it funny and ridiculous. Instead, they were like...
They just did it.
They just made a new thing. So I feel like they could have...
Just made that movie.
Made that movie and been like, oh, this is like Jumanji, but a game. I mean, they made Zathura. Oh, they could have made Zathura Welcome to the Jungle.
God, no.
That would have been
Zathura was... I didn't
perfect.
like that.
Perfect.
It was
the world's greatest film.
That also has one of the worst actors in it. That kid actor.
Dax Shepard. Dax Shepard is fine. He's fine.
I was gonna say he's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. That's
he
why
could play you.
Do you even know who that is?
I know who Dax Shepard is. He's in Without a Paddle.
Okay, well,
that was a strange one to pick.
PETA from the Hunger Games.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, Hutchinson.
I do not like him.
Yeah, I don't like him.
You can't even remember his name.
Yeah, who cares?
He was in a couple movies recently, and I'm like, why is he still around?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's just trying to...
So I actually thought you guys were going to pick him for me because of looks, and I was like, I will drop you guys, down the stairs. But yeah, so that was my questions. Question closed.
Well, no, question open again.
Oh my.
For me, Ron Livingston. No, you know who it is. We just watched Sex and the City, and he plays Jack Berger in that.
Oh.
He's also. Have you ever seen the movie Office Space?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the main character in Office Space.
Yes.
He has
He
the
could
perfect,
play you.
dry sarcasm, yeah, that's fine. What are you guys talking about here?
Mhm.
But he's also, just really, really funny.
Mhm.
And I like to
He is very good at acting.
Yeah, he's a good
That is,
actor.
I hate his character in Sex and the City because
Right.
he's a jackhole. But
Also, I pointed out to Clever Girl where we were watching it, his eyebrows were always at different levels from each other.
Constantly.
His right eyebrow, I feel like, is 5 feet above his left eyebrow at any given scene.
so
and it just hovers
he's
there.
just always smirking like.
He has really good control over his, which is good because he's with Carrie Bradshaw, who also, her eyebrows just go all over the place. It's a good show.
I've never watched it.
It's very good.
I hear that none of the male characters are really redeemable.
Steve is the best character.
Yes, Steve is
I'll
great.
have
I mean, okay.
Hi,
Harry.
Miranda.
Harry's also a good.
Yeah, Harry's good. You know Harry from Sex and the City?
Nope.
You know Steve too, yeah.
You know Steve, yeah.
Hi, Miranda.
Aiden's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I mean, if
yeah,
you answer
fine.
like that...
I
I had to
think
think about it.
the main character who you probably actually know, Big, who even if you've never seen the show, you might know Big.
Kyle MacLachlan is a redeemable character.
Yeah, and I love Kyle MacLachlan.
I'll give it a look-see, okay?
Give it a look.
Give it a
It's
look-see.
Big is a character who starts out and you're like, oh, he's cool, but then slowly but surely as the show goes, and you're like, I don't really like this guy. It's like, man, I hate this guy. But
Do you still hate him?
Yeah. I mean, I don't love him.
I've never hated him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the weird thing that I have with Shameless right now.
with William H. Macy?
Yeah, none of the characters are redeemable, but I like one character.
See,
but he keeps doing things that upset me.
Is it William H. Macy's character?
Now it is, but it was lit for a while.
What?
I mean, I hated Frank, the character.
I've never seen
him.
I've never seen any of this.
Oh my god, if you watch it, you're hooked.
Who plays?
That's
Oh,
all
I'm sure.
saying.
I'm sure.
Who plays that guy?
Who plays who?
The first one.
Philip?
The second one.
Frank?
The guy you were trying to talk about in the question.
Philip. I don't know who plays him.
Okay.
Because I think he's only been in this show. But I don't know what it is about him. I see myself connected to him the most. And he keeps doing these decisions, and I want to throw something at the screen and say, why did you do this?
That's how I feel about Walter White in Breaking Bad. It starts out and you're like, oh man, I really root for this guy. And then slowly but surely you're like, why?
Why do you keep doing this? You see the right decisions right in front of you. You're choosing to do this.
He's complaining. It's like, everyone's out to kill me. It's like, you got yourself in this situation.
You've done this. You have done that yourself.
Yeah, you have done that yourself.
Revenge of the Sith.
I'm the one who knows.
I'm
the one who closes this question.
Question closed.
Yeah.
God, we have 2 more questions left.
We can go. Let's
all right.
go with you.
Alrighty. I think you guys are going to like this question. I hope. Okay, so recently, I'll give you some history on why I'm going to ask this question. Recently, I've just gotten really, really nostalgic about something in my childhood. And that is the grand Charles E. Cheese Corporation.
Yes.
And so
Is that Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes. Chuck E.
Okay,
Cheese.
I was like, is there something else very similar to it?
Yeah, they had a really adult offshoot called Charles E. Cheese.
Yeah. Fun fact. No, I can't talk about it.
You know what? I love that fact.
It involves a person's name, so I really shouldn't say it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just very nostalgic. That's something I have, always really liked about my childhood. Really good memories there and everything like that. And I have these little figurines of each one of the. I'm gonna have to say it, the Mr. Munch Happy Time band that they have there.
Yeah.
Except I didn't have Mr. Munch. And for years I've been like, I gotta find one. I gotta find one. And finally this week, I bit the bullet and bought one. And it got here, and I'm just so excited about it.
And it kind of sucks because she sent me a picture of all the figurines she had. And I was like, oh, because I had heard about this specific character, and the audience might know this, and I think you do. The M word, I don't like that word.
Munch.
Stop it. It's just a disgusting word. And so I had heard about that character, and I was like, oh, which one is Mr. M ************** CH or whatever. She said, actually, that's the only one I don't have, and my brain was immediately like, ooh, this would be a good gift to buy. That'll be
couldn't
really
wait. I just didn't think you would buy the right one. I knew that I could wait for you to get it for me, but I couldn't wait anymore.
Yeah.
But then she immediately...
Because I tell him things, and he'll wait 3 years to give it to me. I swear to God.
I'm the perfect boyfriend.
I don't think that's bad, but some things I just cannot wait for.
Yeah, Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know, say like a movie that just came out and you're like, let's go watch it. And they're like, yeah, we can watch that eventually.
Yeah, and then, or they're like, oh, let's just wait till it comes out on DVD. And you're like,
but no, I can't.
no. So I got it and I'm really happy about it. And I've been like watching like history of Chuck E. Cheese videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then so like, I was just like, oh, well, the only people that could really appreciate this is probably Tyler and Alex because we also, well, I say we, I don't really play it, but we have played Five Nights at Freddy's, which I mean, let's face it.
Remember those games?
Remember, I still play some of them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The simulator one was the last one I played last week.
After this.
I mean,
totally.
They're definitely they're based on each other.
Yeah.
Or it's basic. I think Five Nights at Freddy's completely.
Yeah, they remodeled Chuck E. Cheese after Five Nights at Freddy's.
You know what?
The Flint one? Have you been to the Flint one?
I was going to say, have you been there?
Terrifying.
Okay, well.
Is it terrifying just because you like?
I mean, probably a little bit of it.
No, but go ahead.
Like, I don't know. It's like the costumes and everything that they wear. It's like they're tattered up and everything. It's like, what? You guys need like funding. You guys definitely need more money.
Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just broke now, bankrupt.
That could be it.
That definitely.
Damn, Five Nights at Freddy's terrorizing children.
But there are these videos where like it's called like Up Close and Personal with the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, and they'll go up. There's this one. It's like, oh, I heard you guys wanted to like check out how the like mouth mechanisms work and stuff, and they literally like walk up to these things.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be shut down. Lies. You can see Mr. Munch like blinking over in the corner, and like they go up to him and like put their hands in their mouths and like show you how it works and everything. I'm like that. I'm like, that's a good way to die.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna open that, there's gonna be eyes in there.
Don't you know how that works?
Yeah.
That's how you die.
Yeah.
Literally
That's how you die.
Cool.
So my question, and have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that's not my question.
That's not the question. Yeah.
You've been?
Yeah, but
you don't remember anything.
It was a long time.
Okay, I want to know what your favorite character from Chuck E. Cheese is, and I want to know what your favorite character is from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh.
I'm not going to answer first. I want you guys to go.
Okay. You first.
Obviously, Chucky is my favorite. The earlier version of Chucky.
Oh yeah.
Like when he was like it's kind of like the whole Pikachu thing. Like Pikachu started off fat and then he got skinny, and it's like I don't like that one. I like the fat one.
Yes. That's
Chucky
what I.
used
That's
to have
what I
like
watched
huge
too.
cheeks and everything,
And
like the
pink.
rosy. Yeah.
Yeah. And not gray.
That's the version that I like, not the new one where it's like, "Hey kids, let's play this game." It's like, no, let's go back to this.
I actually watched a video on that, on the evolution of Chuck E. Cheese and all this type of thing.
It's tragic. It really is. It's like puberty.
Yeah, it really is. And they even are like, oh yeah, back in the 90s, like when they finally got to like the animated Chuck E. Cheese for the commercials, he was the same size as the children, and then in the 2000s they finally made him like the size of a mouse, and it's just, it gets worse.
Yeah, it's really weird. And then for Five Nights at Freddy's, my favorite character is Bonnie, which is the bunny. Love Bonnie, and I think like I loved him like from the first and second one, but then I started like reading up and everything, and the game theory and all that.
Yeah.
And I guess the one that terrified the creator Scott Cawthon the most was Bonnie.
Right.
And I was like, oh, well, there's an even bigger reason why I love him now. Like that's the only one that scared him at first when he was playing. But yeah, so those are my two.
Cool.
Chucky and Bonnie.
Which one is the dog?
Jasper T. Jowls.
I like Jasper T. Jowls because I always like characters with jowls.
With jowls?
Yeah, like Richard Nixon. No, not my favorite, but I do like you gotta respect the nice jowls, so probably him. I don't know them, so that's not
okay.
really based.
Do you want me to tell you who they are?
No.
I feel like you don't know.
I don't.
Do you know all of them? You don't.
I know the majority of them, but I don't know their names.
Our audience doesn't know them. I'll break it down for you. Stage right over here, you have Chucky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He usually gets his own curtain, and then right next to him, he has Helen Henny, which is the bird, and then you have Mr. Munch at the piano.
He plays the piano?
Yeah, he plays the piano. Jasper T. Jowls is on the banjo, and then Pasquale, the human, the pizza maker, is on the drums.
I've decided that's my favorite.
When I told you, you're like, that's not real.
That's
not a real name.
Pasquale.
Pasquale.
Oh, excuse me. All due respect to the Pasquale household and family.
It's really funny because his mustache is animated and it like will twirl.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So I like him.
Are we going to go to Chuck E. Cheese later?
Let's do it.
I mean,
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons at Chuck E. Cheese.
I
There we
bet,
go.
you know what? I bet they'd love that business.
Bachelor party idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Okay. But for Five Nights at Freddy's, I like... So, I'm going to have two. One is Golden Freddy, which I'm only saying two because I feel like this one doesn't really count. But the fact that it is so different from all the others...
Yeah.
So, the first game, I like the first one because there's a lot of respect there, but it follows a set of rules very carefully.
Yes.
And
that's
that
what I
aren't
like.
even, that aren't even very supernatural, kind of. Like, you could just believe that these are just suits that are trying to stuff you in them. Or you could believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's not what's going on, but you could believe that if you
I
wanted
get what
to.
you're saying.
But Golden Freddy breaks those rules.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just show up, the poster on the wall will just pop in with his face. It freaks you out. And then crashes the game when you see it.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that it just, like, not even breaks the rules of the game, but of all games by crashing your game, that I just love it so much. But it's not really a character so much as it is just an event or like a situation that I love. So I'll say Foxy.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because I like his character design the most. He's cool. He's got like the points and everything.
I think he's just absolutely crazy because he's the only one that you ever see move.
Yes, and that's another thing. I like the characters that break rules. The only one you ever see move in the first game is Foxy. And he runs, and you have to, like, keep paying attention to him. The others, you're, like, trying to figure out where they are. But Foxy, like, it's like, is he there? Is he there? If he's not, he's coming for you. And there are just weird situations where you could be, I'm looking out, but then he shows up, or, like...
Oh, yeah, and like that one scared me a lot, too, because, like, you cut over to the screen, and you hear... Dum, 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 and he's running for you, and it's like...
Yes, you're like,
oh, crap.
You gotta get the screen down and close the door, and hopefully you have enough power. And,
I also like, and I haven't really played the later ones as much, but I like the nightmare designed creatures because they're just like so over the top horrific and scary with like many teeth and claws. Whereas the others are like, oh, this could be cute or it could be scary, but it is scary. These are like, no, that's an actual monster. So
that was like the second one. The second one was like, here's, all the like the regular ones, and then here's the toy versions of them, where it's like they're nothing but cute.
Yeah.
But then it's like Chica loses her beak and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is creepy as hell.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, like I thought this was
Which is interesting with the evolution of Chucky. You get the de-evolution because it came before.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's so messed up. But also the shadow monsters, the shadow version.
Yeah,
those are cool too. Because again, breaks the rules.
That was the third one, right?
I think there was some.
Four, I almost think.
I feel like there was at least one in the second game, but I don't.
There could have been.
I don't remember.
Oh, Shadow Bonnie.
Yeah, Shadow
was
Bonnie.
in the second one.
Yeah. Yep. Purple Bonnie. Would you like to answer?
Yes, my two answers I think are really boring.
Is it Chucky and Freddy?
No,
Oh.
I thought that's what yours were going to be at first.
I was making a case for him.
Yeah, I like Helen Henny because she's the girl.
Okay, and you like,
and I like Chica because she's the girl. And I mean, it's clearly Chica is based off of Helen Henny.
Yeah. So there's a reason to like the two of them if you like one.
Exactly. Yeah. And her,
I like Chica.
Chica's really cool. Yeah,
Chica was terrifying in the first game.
I love that Chica goes into the kitchen because she's looking for her cupcake. It's almost like really sad.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that
I'm
and
Chica.
the breathing sound that they gave her, like you can like hear it closely. It sounds like there's a kid inside. It's like it's like, oh well, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Yep.
And her teeth under a beak always really scare me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's always terrifying.
I think because in the second game it was like old broken down versions of the three main characters, right?
Yeah.
In the second one?
Yeah, because it took place before, but they had discontinued the old models, which were the grown-up ones.
Oh god, we cannot get into the story lore of that one.
We can't. It's
but
too...
when Chica jump scared you in the second game, her broken down and with like the teeth inside the beak and everything, that was probably the scariest jump scare in the second game because it was just a creepier version of an already creepy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of true of everyone, but Chica especially.
That's it.
That's cool. I really like that question. And your answer to it.
Thank you. I just thought you guys would like it.
Yeah, I did. I haven't even
thought about...
I've been like so out of the Five Nights loop. I really want to jump back in, but these games are so hard.
I just want to know the lore. I couldn't give a shit about it.
We should watch. We should watch.
I know, but then I always get really scared.
Yeah, well, all right.
like really scared.
That seems more like a you problem than anything.
I know, but
that was like when he did the first one. The first one was scary because he was talking about the actual truth, like the true story
Yeah.
of
Yes.
Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, oh god, this actually
There'll
happened.
be a link
Like,
to that in the description.
Yeah, which is
Enter
really...
your
yeah,
own-
you want to be scared? That's it.
I will say, Mr. Tyler over here, you kind of pitched the series to me the wrong way, because you, like, started telling me what the series was from the point of view of, like, the real thing that happened, so I thought it was, like, a real thing, and it kind of, like, lessened the scary of the game itself.
Did I do that?
You did. You were like, it's these games that are, like, based on this thing that happened in real life, where it's...
Like, completely ruined it for you.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're probably not even based off of that.
I
It's
think-
probably
Oh,
like
I think they have to
are.
be, because there's, like, a lot too much...
too many similarities
Yeah.
for it to be a coincidence.
It's like the fact that Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Coburn.
It's too suspicious to like just pass by without giving it a second look. Guys, let's talk about this.
Listen, we need to listen to Courtney Love more. She warned us about Harvey Weinstein, and nobody listened to her.
That is true.
oh god.
All right, well,
It's like, oh god, we're gonna go into that.
So great question.
Thank you.
I really like it. Let's talk about Harvey Weinstein some more.
No.
Well, I get my question.
Well, you never remember your questions.
No, I remember it. I just need to get the phrasing right. So, what's a movie that you think you've seen more than any other movie?
Oh, I've already got
Gosh.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of different ways I could go with this question, because there's like movies that I watched as a kid, and then you just grow up. And when you're a kid, you just watch movies all.
Yeah,
over
that's
again.
Yes.
the one that I'm
Yeah.
referring to.
So I could say Ice Age. That was
Oh my! What? I'm so sorry.
that was a good movie.
Shed the slosh.
That's
Sid
the
the
only
Fry.
redeeming part of that
Oh, I
movie
love
is Sid
Sid.
the
It had the song that On My Way that was in every movie in the 90s. You guys remember?
I just remember from that
It
one.
was also in Matilda.
Madeline.
Madeline.
Was it really?
It was also in Coraline. Actually, I don't know if it was, but yeah. So I said
Who
also.
watched
Oh,
Coraline?
it was. Was she like baking or something? She was doing something when that was.
Excuse me. It was a montage of her learning to use her power. She was in her
Yeah.
living room turning
Okay.
on the CD thing. She closed the blinds. The FBI guy showed up.
It's been like 12, 15.
I saw it last night. I didn't
Did
see
you
it
really?
last night,
I was gonna
but
say.
I used to be upset. That's probably
I
another
know
one. I used to
you
be
always talk
obsessed.
about
That's
that,
probably why I really love the teleportation power.
and yeah,
I mean, what other things do you like the teleportation power in?
Carrie.
Teleportation. Did I say that?
Yes.
Telekinesis.
I didn't want to correct
okay.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I got
but
confused. I was like, were we talking about
that's why I made that
teleportation?
hand motion. Like, are you going to fix it? No. Oh,
No.
okay. We're just
Well,
going
in Christensen and Jumper, you could teleport. So.
Yeah. Carrie.
Yeah, let's talk about Jumper for an hour.
No, let's not do that. But also The Dark Knight, I've seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you've seen it the most?
No, but I don't know. There's also holiday movies. Like, for example,
I
It's
mean-
a Wonderful Life. I've seen that a lot.
You've seen that every year, probably of your life.
No, we started that pretty late. I think I was like 15 when I first started that. Maybe later.
I've been there since 12, so.
Not 2015.
Oh, wait.
The age of 15.
You didn't say that. It sounded
so-
like 2015.
Since 15.
Okay.
I knew what you meant,
Yeah.
and then when she's like, I've been here since 12, I was like, have you guys really been dating since you're 12 years old?
He was
What
like, oh
if?
my
Yeah.
god.
No, I meant 2012.
We go back, way back.
Oh, I thought you meant 2015. I'm sorry.
No. But also the movie 2012 with...
You watched that a lot?
No.
God.
I watched
why?
that once, one and done.
Me too. So probably It's a Wonderful Life or Ice Age or Matilda or The Dark Knight. There was a time in my high school where I would literally put on The Dark Knight and I would be like, I want to watch this movie every night going to bed. Like, not watch it, but put it on.
Yeah, you put it on and
To
then
go
fall
to bed.
asleep. Yeah.
So,
like your parents do with
MASH.
Cheers.
And Cheers, yeah. So,
Oh gosh.
maybe
Cheers
that.
is not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Golden Girls.
I think I love Golden Girls. I love Golden Girls.
I thought it was.
I didn't know
supposed
you
to be
didn't-
like women like Golden Girls, but guys aren't supposed to. And then like I started talking about it, and I was like, no, a lot of guys like Golden Girls.
It's,
Like it's
phenomenal.
We had a talk about Golden Girls.
Yeah, where we
Specifically,
picked who you thought which Golden Girl is your spirit animal.
oh gosh.
But I think Cheers is very boring. Maybe it's because I've only seen it at night,
I like...
and so like you're supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, you're already tired, so it's
Yeah.
like keep my interest somehow.
I like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, I know you do.
Come on.
Oh
Those
yeah.
are nice. I don't know what you guys spend
What
your days
movie
watching.
have you say that you've seen the most?
So there's so many that I want to say like
Yeah, right?
that like I actually love them, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh yeah, I've watched this a lot, but the one that I've honestly watched over 400 times, and I could say that truthfully because I watched it an entire year, every single night, 365, and then some until my birthday, which was in April.
What movie? I have to know.
Anchorman?
Anchorman!
Yeah.
Oh,
out of
my
every...
God.
Yeah, so
Will
I can
Ferrell.
remember
Will
the entire
Ferrell could
movie.
play you.
Yeah, I
Or
can see
Paul
that
Rudd.
too.
Paul Rudd.
I love Paul Rudd.
I love Paul Rudd.
Now there's someone.
Paul Rudd could play you too.
Yeah?
He's very versatile.
Paul Rudd could play you.
Yeah, I think so too.
He has a lot of range.
Are we all going to be Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Sure.
So Anchorman.
So Anchorman
I
was
love
mine.
Anchorman.
I can
from
quote
start
the
to
entire
finish?
movie
All
from
right,
start to
what's the
finish.
first line?
God, no, I'm not
Okay,
doing
right.
this.
Well,
but yeah, like I sat with my sister.
What is
I was
it?
showing
What
her.
is it about
yeah,
What is it about Anchorman?
that made you watch it?
I think it was the bloopers actually.
Really?
So I watched it a couple times and I thought it was funny, and then I go to the bloopers and I'm watching like all the behind the scenes for it, and I was like, oh wow, there was a lot of takes for this where like Will Ferrell's just like dishing out
working,
one-liners and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like, I think that's why I like started falling in love with Will Ferrell too, was because of that role. That was like one of his first leading roles where he actually got
Yes.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love that movie. There's a
great-
lot about it.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I was not.
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
I was not.
Jack
like,
Black was in that.
that came out.
Yeah. Barely.
Let's see. I was in 7th grade, I think, when that came out,
Mhm.
and I had watched like R-rated movies,
Yeah.
but my mom did not let me watch Anchorman.
Really?
And so, like, I snuck over to a friend's house, and I watched it, and I was like, "This is the best movie ever!"
Yeah.
And, like, my friends got it for me for my birthday that year. And my mom
What is it about?
"Stop
Because I
me."
remember being around that time that I remember thinking, like, oh, this is like an
naughty
older...
movie,
Yeah, there's like
yeah.
something about it that was like
Yeah, I
really
thought that
naughty.
too.
I think
But
it's
I'd
because
watched
it was,
it,
like,
when I was 14.
PG-16, because it's, like,
Was it
sexualized, I
PG-16?
think, yeah.
Well, Christina Applegate?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
she like wore that apron and nothing else in that
Yeah,
one.
but that's not
Oh yeah.
in, like, that's not in the real cut of the movie.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Maybe I just watch it on TV too much
It's a
and they take that
director's
one out.
cut.
I like the second one as well, but
Do
the
you?
first one definitely
No,
was.
I don't like the second
The
one.
second one was...
I love Jim Carrey's cameo in it, where he's being a polite Canadian that
Yeah.
wants to fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
The best thing that happened in the second one was when they thought... Spoilers, by the way. When they thought Brick was dead, and
Oh, yeah.
Brick walked up and it was like, "He's dead. He's never coming
Which
back."
they ruined in the trailers.
But did up to,
That's,
I know,
that's
right?
another
Yeah.
topic. If you
Uh,
guys
we-
don't mind,
we have talked about that.
what the trailers ruin.
Ruin
I believe
the
we
best
were
movie,
on
part of
that
the
when we
movies.
talked
Was
about
I?
it. I think so. I think so.
Maybe.
I think so.
I think
All right.
so.
Me.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the movie I've watched the most is Jurassic Park.
Really?
Yeah, because
OG,
when it's on
JP.
TV, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
And my entire family knows, like, oh, this is on TV. This is what we're watching.
Mhm.
Close seconds, probably Jaws.
Mm-hmm. You like the Spielberg?
I do.
The Berg?
I'm trying to think of, like, a kid movie that I watched all the time. Honey, I Shrunk.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves.
Oh, if
I
we're
watched
talking
a
about
lot.
kid movies. Land Before Time was definitely in
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, I watched
yeah.
that one a lot. Especially
was
the
a
one with the
staple.
raptors that
Mhm.
wanted the eggs.
Which was the Big Water song one?
That was, like, the later one.
Oh,
that was an older one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Shut up,
newer.
I like the Chomper one, too.
Yeah,
Oh, I think that's the same thing.
Mhm.
Is when they go, the raptors steal the eggs, and
Yeah.
then yeah, so it's the same one. That's the one I watch the most.
And
Like,
then it-
when you're
Yeah,
big.
when you're
Little
big.
parents.
Yeah.
Well, they're not little; they're big. But they were like
Yeah.
chit chatting and stuff. And I don't know. I love The Land Before Time. That needs to come back. Is that coming back?
I
I'm
think
sure
I
it's
think
secretly
still
been going on.
Yeah, I feel like there's like
Probably.
1,000 movies.
Yeah. My mom would still get them. I'd be like 16 and she would still be buying them like, Mom.
Mhm.
So here's an embarrassing question for me, because I have a scary thought of what your answers might be. When did you learn that Sarah was called Sarah because she's a Triceratops?
Very early.
I
Yeah.
was today years old.
Okay, see, I was on.
Seriously?
Literally just now. Yeah.
It's because of how they spell it. C-E-R-A.
Yeah, see,
Sarah.
I remember, like, I was like, wasn't the Land Before Time a thing at one point when I was older? I was like, wasn't that... Because I always sometimes just remember stuff from
Yeah.
when I was a kid, and then I'm like, what was that about? And I look it up, and it's like, oh, there was also Sarah. And I was oh,
Yeah.
because Sarah.
Do you know the sad story about Ducky?
No.
The girl who played Ducky?
No.
No.
So
You're gonna
she was
ruin
actually...
I was going to say,
Before
do
Time.
not ruin this for me.
It's
Whisper it to me.
traumatizing.
Okay.
So she, kid voice actress.
Yeah.
She actually was killed by her father, and then her father killed her mother, and then he killed himself. So he killed all three of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I cannot watch those and hear her sweet voice again with I don't know, I can never look at it again.
Okay.
Oh no. It's so sad.
Well,
Yep,
really
yep. I still say that to my mom.
I also watched Napoleon Dynamite a lot when it came out.
Oh
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's even on my list, but I watched that when it was on. I would sit there and watch the screen because it was so funny.
Do you guys think that movie will hold up today? If we were to watch it now, would it still be funny?
I don't know. Well, if we watch it, yes, it will be funny. But the next generation, I think I've told this story before on the podcast that, I made a reference at the high school when I used to work there. Because this girl was like, can I run to my locker and get my chapstick? And because my lips hurt real bad. And, she was just like, what? And I, stopped rehearsal. I was like, excuse me. Who here has seen Napoleon Dynamite? And, none of them raised their hands. I was like, I want to kill myself.
It's weird, too, because you think, some movies, it's like, oh, yeah, they had to have watched it. And it's like, no, they haven't.
No.
Right.
There was a person I saw in Walmart that had a Vote for Pedro shirt.
And had no idea what it was for.
Never even watched the movie. I was like,
fuck those
how
people.
do you have that shirt?
They just thought it's funny.
Pedro?
Yeah.
Those are the two movies my mom didn't let me watch.
Yeah.
And my mom let me watch anything.
And there's nothing.
Probably because it was stupid.
I was going to say, that's probably the reason
my
why.
mom's catchphrase, that looks stupid.
That's like my mom with a lot of stuff. And then she watches some of the dumbest movies and she's like, oh, it was so good. I was like,
I know.
Mom, that movie was literally trash.
Yeah, literally trash.
And
the movie I hate the most. What is it? I can't even think of the name of it. Dark Shadows. I almost said Sleepy Hollow.
Okay. Yeah,
Dark Shadows.
bad.
My mother loves that movie. I'm like, you've got to be
Wasn't
kidding
that an
me.
old TV series too?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why she liked it. I'm like, you're just being nostalgic.
Yeah.
You don't really like this.
Now,
you don't really like this.
the best part about Napoleon Dynamite was when they were trying to sell that Tupperware, and
He runs away.
he is trying to test how strong it is. So he runs over it with his van, shatters it, and he's like, "Dang it!" And then he just drives away. He doesn't even stop and get out. He just leaves.
Did you guys ever visit the website Albino Black Sheep?
No.
Oh my gosh, it
What
was
is that?
It was
Wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
let's see. I was in middle school. So 2014, 15. It was just this website that had just a bunch of random stuff people would make on the internet and put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
This was pre-Facebook, pre-Tumblr, all that stuff. So this is where you went to find
Sounds
just
like an
the
early Reddit.
craziest stuff. Have you ever seen the cat video that's and a meow 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 and a meow meow meow?
Yeah,
Cat.
cat.
That originally came from Albino Black Sheep.
Oh, wow.
And they would have soundboards that you could go to of movies, and it quoted all of them. And that was my first thing of Napoleon Dynamite, and it had such funny quotes the Loch Ness, Nessie, and it's a liger, or
They have Napoleon makes up a damn quesadilla.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tina, you fat lard, go eat some dinner.
Your mom goes to college.
Yeah,
I love that one. That's my favorite one. And I don't know why I want to do.
Gosh.
Yeah. You're we're getting serious.
Tina, you fat lard,
Yeah.
eat some dinner.
Yeah.
That's going to be the rest of the podcast.
Good,
just
yeah,
quoting.
Mr. Red at least asks me 5 times a year if I've seen this movie.
Clever Girl at least says once per day that I say that, and I feel like I haven't in at least 4 years. I haven't even brought up Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes, you
No.
Now you have to ask her
And it's so random because we've never watched it together.
Right.
So he'll just be like, have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite? Just out of nowhere.
Well, because I want to watch
John
movies
Heater
with you.
could play you.
Why?
He could. I just can't stand his mouth.
Yeah.
His mouth, yeah.
He's got too much of a gummy smile, and you can get that fixed. You have enough money, guaranteed.
Well, Alex doesn't smile often, so that might not be a problem.
I think Alex smiles a lot.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, with you, yeah.
So, what else do we have on the agenda?
That's it. That's all our questions.
Oh, well, question closed.
Yeah,
People closed.
I'm sad.
Wow, that's
All
very,
closed.
It's
Okay,
ASMR-y, the way
I
you're
guess-
whispering to me.
I guess we're going to end the episode now.
I'm sure they can't hear
Oh,
you.
God,
Come on.
please don't do that.
Like your fingers rustling are louder than what you're talking.
Okay, so thank you for listening. If you want to find us on Twitter, you can find me at Mr. spelled out the long way, Red2342. That's at Mr. Red2342. You can find the podcast at...
Sorry, I found that ramen.
Oh, yeah, that ramen that we were talking about earlier.
Sorry.
We are on Twitter at Peeves and Qs. If you want to send us an email, please send us an email.
Please.
You can do that at peevesandqspodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook.
Please like our page.
Yeah.
Share every episode when it comes out.
Do that.
Get people to listen to it. It's great.
I've started streaming on Twitch, so if you want to ever watch some of those, I'm at Mr. spelled out the long way, Red_Productions. Twitch.tv/Mr. Red_Productions.
I think we should do Twitch Peeves and Qs.
We should. That'd be cool. We'd have to get a camera.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be easy enough to do.
That'd probably be a good way to get people to start going, because a lot of people are on
Twitch.
Yeah.
Not on mine, though.
Well,
No
I mean,
views.
you
You've had
just
one
started.
thing.
2.
Okay.
I've had 2 videos in 2 days, and
4 videos. Half of them have been tests. All right, so...
you're right. This should be a shoo-in. Why are people not clawing at
immediately PewDiePie? Okay, well, thank you for listening. If you want to find us on Twitter, no, thank you.
Hey, did you know that Petrie from Land Before Time is, because of pterodactyl? Petrie.
What?
Because there's a
his
silent
name,
P.
There's a silent P in pterodactyl. Petrie.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, but
That's why his name's Petrie.
why wouldn't it be?
They should have just called him Terry.
But then you wouldn't know about the P.
But true.
Bye.
I mean...